Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Bailey. And he's out of bounds at the 25, where we would have been if he'd just taken a knee. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Porter.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a first down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
The Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. On the ground, it's Payne. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. TCU offense is back out on the field. They have some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's going to take off here. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Mississippi State 7, TCU 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Defense not pressing this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass is caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Or it's snapped to the back. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down at 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And the PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first. Keep this drive moving.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. It was a foot race and he won it.
Number 26.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
TCU.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Take over 1st and 10.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This offense got up to a very slow start, but in the second quarter, they've been putting things together. A touchdown here would make things really interesting. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
And the junior able to get home with the sack. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the quarterback dropping back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's second down.
Razor, down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Listen, such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be slow. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Bailey. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The TCU offense is back out on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target, and hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny and touchdown. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21, TCU, 16.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the run here. Lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him. So the try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense? Come up with a stop. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moves to the 47-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Mississippi State 28, TCU 16.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, TCU. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's fourth down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner to be brought down. And the Hornfrogs offense takes the field now. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Using his legs. It's Payne. Couldn't quite get there.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter.
31, Mississippi State, 28.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pressure is coming, and he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important second down play coming up. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on third down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on fourth down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The game makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. Runs through the defender. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And then first down, right back to the running game. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance.